In this video, I'm going to be talking about the prison planet and the Last Supper. So we are in the island, which is the prison planet, which is the prism planet, because we are a prism, we are a fragmented light inside of the prism, which is the dark crystal, which is the Saturn cube. And as we can see, we are in the island. You can see the tree of good and evil right there, and the rainbow, which is the firmament. And right here we can see the fishbowl dome, and we can see that Lucifer, Horus, Jesus is smashing the fishbowl dome, and that is because we are on death row, and this is the last meal, otherwise known as the Last Supper. And as you can see right here, we're at the eye in the sky. We are the pie in the sky, and we can see that we're on the serving tray dome. We're in the side of the serving tray dome right here. We can see the crosshatch pie pattern is the seal of Saturn. And then we can also see in this picture the blue guy with the ladder, which this represents Jacob's ladder. So we can see this is the blue reptilian bloodline looking to climb up the ladder to the pie in the sky. And since the ladder is Jacob's ladder, it represents the Kundalini serpent climbing the 7 chakras, i.e. the serpent eating your 7 chakras and trapping you in this material lie, which is the 6666 right here, because this is what the carbon-12 material lie is. We are in the life of pi in 3D, as we see there, because the life of pi is on Ra's arc, traveling through the Duat, which is the Hell Realm, and we can see in this act of 1666, which is a 666 right there, that it declared all men and women to be legally dead, lost at sea, or beyond sea, a concept rooted in admiralty law. This is the legal fiction, this is the lie, which is saying that you're lost at sea. And then we have the blade right here, which is the Saturn cube. The cross folds up into a cube, the upside down cross is a blade. And we can see this is Lucifer right here with he's the American Psycho with the blade, staring at the blade. And then we can see it's the same thing right here. And then in this picture we can see more talking about the firmament. God made the firmament, divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and so it was. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear, and so it was. So there we have the rainbow firmament right there. And there's the waters above, which we can see back here, the waters above. And we can see that Lucifer is smashing the waters above. And that is opening up the sky, which is letting in the purple rain, which is the space invaders, because they're invading our mind, because the island is the dome, which is your mind. So they're invading your space, your mind. And we can see this in the previous videos I've talked about how Set made his mark on Osiris' lineage, and then Horus made his mark on Set's lineage. And that created a fractured reality where they invaded each other's minds. So the space invaders are Horus's Anubis, which is the Anunnaki reptilian hybrids invading our mind. And I'll show that more in the next clip. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a clip from Chicken Little. And the movie Chicken Little he's in the beginning of the movie, he's talking about how the sky is falling and no one believes him, and that's kind of mocking conspiracy theorists. And this right here, this is one of the alien creatures, and they're orange because orange is 33. And then you have the 3 eyes, which represent the silver star, which is the Argentum Astrum. If you look up Argentum Astrum, it'll have a 3-dot logo. And Argentum Astrum is element 93, which is the seal of Saturn. Lima 93 is the seal of Saturn. So we have that right there. And if we get started, we can see like the firmament opening, firmament cracking open. see the ships coming down, the Anunnaki ships.
Whoa.
Those are your parents? And they brought the Galactic Armada?
And we can see the goldfish right there.
Son, there you are. Quick, get in the car. No, wait, I gotta tell you something. What? I know, you were right. Alien invasion. I see that now. Look up, there it is. Dad, it's actually just a rescue mission. Rescue mission? Alien came set up by mistake, and they're coming back again. See that? But that is we know who else will. What? Forget it. You wouldn't believe me anyway. Son! Son, come back! Son! Chicken Little! Mr. Clark, wait! You're telling the truth!
And there's the goldfish again.
Look at this track record. We understand why you don't believe it!
It represents the goldfish dome bowl. Then we have the REM End of the World song, and that is because REM is REM sleep. And we're asleep in this fake dream. The dream within a dream. Edgar Allan Poe. Saturn's dream. It's, we have the aliens harvesting the animal farm, which is the Earth, which is the alien farm. And then at the end of there, they hit the movie screen, and the movie screen is The Matrix. It is the movie, and I'll go into that in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the movie, and first of all, we have Thoth's crown, which is the moon, and that is his mind, and Thoth is Saturn, and then we have right over here we have Of Moon, Birds, and Monsters. Why'd you cut holes in the face of the moon base? Because we were on the moon base. It's the island. Don't you know about the temperature change in the cold black shadow? It's because the sun is getting hotter. We can see that the sun is a lot whiter than it used to be. It's not as yellow, and it's very bright now, and they're using the trails to block out the sun because it's putting too much energy into the computer system, because this is a Saturn cube computer system. It's a quantum computer. Are you mad at your walls or hoping that some unknown force can repair things for you? And the walls are the walls of the moon base right here. Pardon all the time you've thrown into your pale gray garden. The pale gray garden is the moon. If your ship will never come, you've got to move along. The ship is the New Jerusalem. It is the heaven and hell fake lie. They're both the Saturn cube. And then we have even a bird will want a taste of dirt from abyssal dark. The birds are the angels, which are the reptilians, because the angels are dinosaurs. I mean, the birds are dinosaurs, is what I meant. And then the prick of a feather can make a kingdom burn, and the blood should start. And this is talking about the word in the Bible, how the Bible was created with the word. And then we have the falling apart. Made me a shadow in the shape of wonder. The waves of black. The waves of black is Saturn. If she's going under, I can hold my breath till the sky comes back, or drown like a rat. Rat. He's a rat. The reason why he's a rat is because the moon is the big cheese, and Adam looked at his reflection in the mirror, and his reflection was Eve, and he drowned in the lake because he was so infatuated with his reflection, because Adam's Narcissus. And to catch a monster, we make a movie, set the tempo, cut its brains out. It will inspire on a burning pyre. And the reason why we have set the tempo is because the tempo is the base 593 frequency, which is the hive 93. It's also the mark of man, because the mark of man is the 5-pointed star, so it represents the man and the 5 elements. So it's marking man with the 9-3 frequency. And then we have cut its brains out, and cut its brains out, and that is because this matrix was created to catch a monster. The monster that they're creating is you, and they're trying to cut your brains out with the Neuralink, which is the beanstalk, to try to trap you into the hell realm so they can feed off of you. It is the duality checkerboard, the duality matrix, and we can see it attaches you to the cloud, because when you climb the beanstalk into the clouds, it attaches you to the cloud, which is the computer system, which is the quantum computer, which is Saturn. And you can see the cloud 9 is 6666. Okay, so what happened is Set smashed Osiris into 42 different pieces. Isis then put Osiris back together. except she couldn't find the pieces to his phallus, so she fashioned one out of gold. And they conceived a child, which is Horus, and then Horus, with the influence of Thoth, enact revenge on Set by smashing him in the right arm in the forehead, and that is the Neuralink beanstalk right here. And Elon Musk is Horus, which is Lucifer, Anubis, Horus, Lucifer, the fallen in the angel form. Okay, so now I want to talk about this clip from Donnie Darko, and in this clip we can see right over here that we have the stop sign ahead logo, which is the octagon pointing upwards, and then it's just showing that heaven and hell is a fraud, because the 8 is the octagon and the 8 is the Ouroboros, which the snake eating itself. So then we start this and we see that we have Donnie Darko right here with Eve in his arms, and then go here. And Donnie Darko is Donald Trump, is Donnie Draco, because he's the Draco reptilian. And then that is Nephthys right there. Nephthys and Eve are both representational of Eve. It's just the duality that fragmented them into 2 separate beings. So we see right here the sky is opening up. And as we heard in the lyrics to the song I just covered, if she's going under, I can hold my breath until the sky comes back, because Eve is sleeping. She's going under. And
6 hours, 42 minutes.
And 42 is significant. It represents Osiris getting smashed into 42 different pieces.
So we're trying back in time. You have to have a big station for something to drive fast to like theory and be able to find these marbles. The basic principles of Donnie Darko: you got your vessel and your portal. Your vessel can be used to anything most likely a space marine. They'll draft any country.
What if you could go back in time and take all those hours of pain and darkness and replace them with something better?
And then we have the raw set, the reset, because it's raw set because Ra created this, because Set created this whole matrix that we're in, this whole stage. The stage is set because he smashed Osiris into 42 different pieces. And Frank the Bunny Rabbit represents Odin, and Odin is Horus, which was created after Osiris became fragmented and Isis put him back together. So it's resetting, and so we could see back there. So we can see right here, it's kind of blurry, but that is a fallen angel, and the fallen angel represents the Anunnaki bloodline, which is the Horus's bloodline that was created when he got smashed to pieces, and the jet engine is smashing him to pieces, as we can see in this clip.
Because there will be so much to look forward to.
And as we can see right here, this is the 322 skull and bones, because it's the duality fragmenting your head. Because the 322 skull and bones is the nuke, which I will show later. And he's laughing right here because it's the Divine Comedy. And then we have the TV static, the black and white. And then we have the jet engine, which represents Osiris getting smashed into 42 different pieces, the Matrix resets.